want to share with you something today that can and will absolutely transform your life if you do it. If you put into practice this extremely effective and insanely productive way of improving your body composition, you will see absolute results at any age. See, most fitness mythologists will tell you that you have to do exercise for really long periods of time in order to get results. They're not understanding a lot of fairly basic biological truths. There is a large group of fitness professionals who have been doubling the strength of anyone at any age who hasn't yet participated in high-intensity strength training. And I mean people in their 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, all the way up to their hundreds can double their strength and get incredible benefits from this at absolutely any age. What we teach is called high-intensity strength training, and it's been wildly popularized in the book Body by Science by Dr. Doug McGuff and John Little. Today I'm going to be teaching you this protocol of safe and effective strength training that has been administered at studios for years and years by me, my colleagues. The price tag for this type of training is usually around $400 to $900 a month. And it's been conducted on very expensive equipment, the best equipment that you could use: Nautilus, Med-X, Ren-X, Hammer Strength, some very good machines. Now we're going to be adapting this where you don't need any machines whatsoever for your home workouts. Please like and subscribe, share this video. I have 3 free PDFs that you can get started with. This will teach you all of these concepts of high intensity strength training exercise for free, where you can begin getting great results today at home or in a gym. Now, and there's a big if here, if you're willing to put in maximum effort, you can also get the amazing fountain of youth adaptations from these exercises. We've known for a long time that concentrated muscular contractions also release some amazing proteins in the body. They're called myokines, and they help reverse or mitigate over 37 chronic illnesses. Talk more about this above. What causes this is a steady increase in intensity. That means productive effort, producing more and more muscular contractions until the muscles are completely fatigued in that moment. The deepest fatigue that we can reach is the clinical moment of momentary muscular failure. The deeper fatigue, the more the health benefits, the more the muscle mass, and the more myokines are released in your body. Now, it's almost a guarantee that this is not going to be easy or fun to reach, this moment of momentary muscular failure. In fact, it burns like fire, but is the only thing that can give us all of the health benefits that exercise has to offer. Go to my website. You can learn a little bit more about this at safefitnesstraining.com. You can read about the incredible benefits that strength training, real exercise, has to offer. Now, we've all heard the term isometric. Typically, that just means staying in one position. Now, we can get some decent results by doing an isometric, but not the best results for our own body. So when you're working out at home, this is the procedure that you want to follow instead of just a simple isometric. It is truly an increase of intensity that gives us incredible benefits associated with lifting weights. These are timed static contractions. And Ken Hutchins, the author of The Renaissance of Exercise and a lot of other really valuable exercise protocol books, he's developed a system of gradually increasing that intensity to reach the highest amount of intensity, exactly the stimulus that our bodies need. I have a course that offers these types of workouts where you can get the absolute most out of exercise in the comfort of your own home. That course is down below, of course, with my machines course as well. You can see on my whiteboard here that there are 3 levels of increasing intensity. When we begin pushing against one of these immovable objects to begin an exercise, we want it to be very gradual. Right around 5 to 10 seconds is how long we want to take to slowly begin adding pressure in the proper direction for whatever exercise that we're doing. And you can see the very first increase here between 0% and 50% of our capacity. We want that to take around 5 to 10 seconds to get to the very first platform there. This is 50% of our effort. And what us trainers, what us coaches will say is this is a moderate amount of effort that we want you to be putting in here, about 50% of your intensity. Now, we'll do this for around 30 seconds or so. Some people will do around 20 seconds, and that's great as well. And then that second slope. We're going to begin gradually increasing that pressure over the course of 5 to 10 seconds until we are pushing almost as hard as we dare. Best way to explain this would be around 75% of your maximum capacity. Of course, just like you can think, the third level is very similar. We are going to increase that intensity until we are pushing as hard as we dare over the course of 5 to 10 seconds, increasing intensity, pushing against that immovable object or pulling, whatever the exercise calls for, until we are using 100% of our maximum capacity. Of course, the reason we move so slow is so that we do not injure ourselves, and the reason we put in intensity is so we can actually get something out of these exercises. This is a stark comparison to any of the sit and be fit nonsense that's being peddled. And so I want to teach you all of these. In the upper hand corner, there is a workout for 60, 70, 80, and 90-year-olds that are very frail and unconditioned, who have not been doing any exercise and can't get up and down off of the floor. All of these exercises can be done at your dining room table. These are time static contractions, exactly the procedure I just showed you, for the entire body. Now, of course, for those of you who are a little bit more advanced, I have another video to get started in body weight exercise at home. We'll be using these same timed static contractions, the exact same method that I use in my course for dining room table workout or at home on your living room floor. When you do this type of exercise, high intensity strength training properly, if you're resting a couple days between workouts, and if you're eating enough protein, you will notice incredible and insanely fast changes to your body. Most people notice more definition in their arms in a few weeks. My mom and I both noticed that everything started feeling a whole lot lighter, easier to pick up. Of course, the goals for someone my age may be increasing the size of your arms, like mine in my 40s. But of course, for elderly and seniors, it's usually something closer to being able to pick up your grandkids, being able to stand up without pushing yourself up from a chair, being able to walk down the stairs without using the handrail, things like this. These are measurable goals that you can reach with exercise. A lot of people do not think that elderly and seniors can, but they can. It's just the science of strength training, and I want to help you do that. Like I said, there's 3 free PDFs down below. You can check these out. I have lots of resources for you on my channel, on my website, safefitnesstraining.com. Look, this type of training is absolutely life-altering in every way, and the sooner that people begin training with this safe and productive form of strength training, the sooner everybody will realize that they don't have to deteriorate and die early. You can live for years longer, more mobile, and full of vitality. Strength training is the way to do that. Let's do it together. I hope that you live a longer life with the power of strength training as well.